Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WrestleSlam special. Long story short, that's probably going to be one of the last few times I'll be saying it because I'm an upstairs neighbor now. But let's move on. Welcome to this episode of WrestleSlam. It is me, Matt. I'm indeed the host for today. Our own Jerry. It won't be with us, unfortunately, for this lovely bank holiday. But you got myself, and you got Phil Conley, the man with the golden voice, just like the golden eye behind the camera. How are you doing, Phil?
Good, how are we? It's good to have a few days break and a nice rest. We're recording this on the bank holiday Monday, and it's nice to have 3 days off.
Yeah, are you embracing the 3 days off? Yeah.
Yeah, last weekend I was working all weekend, so this weekend I was just doing nothing and just taking it easy. It's good, you need it. Sometimes you do need it.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes nothing is good as well. Yeah, I think I was just around myself. I was seeing family. I think maybe you and Phil, you and Jerry mentioned, but I moved into a new apartment.
Yeah.
And I just had a few things to sort out. I had to get like a new drill bit, but then I forgot it was at the bank holiday. So yeah, bank holiday is great unless you needed to go to a certain shop to get a certain item, and then you're like, yep, I have to wait another day for it, but it's 3 grand. But a lot's been going on, said to say, in the mad world that is professional wrestling. Wouldn't you say so, Phil?
Yeah, it's been because the last time we were here was when we did Billy 2 weeks ago.
Mm,
Because we've now kind of with hectic schedules and stuff, we're back to two weeks every 2 weeks. Uh,
yeah,
so yeah, there's been a lot that's went down. There's a good few good shows, and again, there's a lot coming up even this weekend.
yeah. It's like you said. It's like the three of us lads have been like really up the walls recently. It feels like Phil, you have a job every single day. It feels like
Yeah,
Jerry having a few things sorting out himself, especially with his family. It's a running joke. He has kids, guys. He has kids, and I got casted in a play, and I think it's obvious. It's a lot of commitment towards that area,
yeah,
but yeah, especially for a Shakespeare play. The old language is something else.
yeah.
But we're here to talk about one thing and one thing only. Ourselves, obviously, and of course, wrestling. You ready to get started, Phil?
Yeah, I think we should start off with what's been trending at the moment. Um, these promotional videos of people's feet, just because it's been a hot topic for the last 2 days. Um,
And that's the ring
Basically, it's
itself.
just close-up shots of feet walking, and at first everybody thought it was Gunter, but then
Mhm.
it was clear as day the next video was not Gunter's feet. They were different feet every. They've showed 4 videos, and they've been different feet for every one of them.
Okay.
People
This,
thought Gunter was coming back, but no, it's not Gunter coming back. Um,
right.
so one of them is definitely Brock Lesnar.
You think so, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, right.
I don't know if you
Uh,
saw all 4 of them or if you saw any of them.
I didn't see any of them to be honest. Actually, funny enough, maybe it's because I was up the walls this week. I didn't properly catch up what's going on. So when you said that, I thought you were just having a laugh. I'm like,
No, no.
oh,
Like I've been trying to find out there before we came on, like to see what the actual story was with it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
it looks like it might be a promotional video for WrestleMania. So, and I think that's the funniest thing ever because people were going nuts. Here comes a new guy. Here comes a new faction. There's someone new coming. It was just so funny to watch all the reactions. Um, and it's just mad because it was trending big time for the last 24 hours.
yeah, yeah.
Again, fans just
Um,
fans are putting their memories and things together, saying what's going on here and what's happening here. But they're going to be very disappointed when when it comes out that it's just a promotional video for something. So, yeah, WWE knew what they were doing. They got people talking, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
do you think Triple H is behind this at all? Do you think?
I would have thought so. Yeah, like so. Apparently, the 4 feet that have been mentioned. Well, there's definitely three. Three of them have been kind of named Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and again Brock Lesnar, as I said. Um,
Mm.
so there's one more, but apparently it's a promotional video for something. So it's not even a faction or something. It was just so funny watching all the reactions.
Yeah. And what was your reaction, Phil?
At first, I thought, oh, here comes Gunter because they just showed some black shoes walking. I was like, okay, Gunter's coming back. And then they showed another one with different shoes, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Do
Um,
you think do you think maybe it has anything to do with like the TNA takeover, do you think?
no, yeah, I think it's just from what I read there. Now it's just a promotional video for WrestleMania.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
yeah, I just wanted to start with it because it was trending big time. Um,
Yeah. And I was like thinking when I mentioned Triple H, I feel like that's the type of thing that he would definitely come up with,
yeah.
like in a creative standpoint, because he loves those type of things.
And the
Like,
thing is, I thought Brock Lesnar, but I was like, no way they'd use Brock for that. Clearly, if someone else's feet, it's just his pants and boots.
yeah, yeah,
It's clearly not Brock like himself.
yeah. So Brock, it's not you, unfortunately, I don't think. But yeah, no, like it's kind of like a big one anyway. So,
It got people talking, and that's all exactly what I needed to do.
it's getting us talking at least. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah, but that's it. But no, I'm looking forward to see what they do with this one now. This is actually the first time I hear about this. This is how clearly out of the loop
Well,
I am.
to be fair, it actually never aired on TV. It's been airing on their social media.
Right, right, right.
So, like, if you don't follow their Twitter page, like, you don't see it. So,
Yeah, because I feel like they kind of would know the audience this way. Like I
yeah,
remember when we were kids and we would just like see these cryptic
videos, yeah, they
these
used to
cryptic
appear on
videos and all
TV.
that.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like Chris Jericho and everything. We wonder who it is. WWE, the older we get, the more smarter we can be about like we can pinpoint who it is. And
I like
WWE
to
now
see
wants
them
to
come
say,
back, though. I'd love to see them kind of things come back. I miss those.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the best one recently I could think of was with the Wyatt Six. If you remember, there would like be like random pop-ups in the middle of the screen
Oh,
of
yeah.
barcodes
Yeah, yeah.
that bring us into like this into like this website. And it was like you knew it was the Wyatt Six, but you can just say this is class. This is
Yeah,
class how they do it. Like, yeah, that's
yeah.
it. But yeah, who it is, please, for the love of God, comment down below. I feel like we constantly said this. People who watch this, we want to hear your voice. You have a voice, use it. Tell us who you think it is. And let's go to from WWE, keeping it local. And nothing's local than a bit of over the top rope wrestling. And this past weekend, they were celebrating their 11th anniversary. Unfortunately, WrestleSlam could not make this event, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um, but as we know of, no surprise, it was a big one, a load of big moments anyway. Phil, did you manage to see any bit of results at your end?
Yeah, yeah. The big one for me was I was very surprised Raven lost.
Yeah, own Raven Creed lost the title to Maya Grace.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Um,
I think that Ravens had it a while now, I think, but I didn't see it coming that she would lose.
yeah, yeah. No, because we're not just saying this because, Raven's a friend of the podcast and she's a local Corkonian, but Raven Creed is no joke. Like every time we just see her in the ring, whatever she brings is like just pure. Pure foulness, if that makes sense,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah.
And to be honest, we love Mara Grace as well. She's an amazing performer. She traveled all around Japan, all around Europe. So I'm glad that she actually did pick up the title. I'm surprised that how Raven actually had to drop it.
Yeah, yeah,
Wouldn't
and
you?
again, Mila's also in TNA at the moment, so it's nice to have
Mm.
representation. It's also nice to have a representation in TNA with an Irish belt. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
it's nice.
yeah. So that's it. I
The
think it's
other standout thing for me was Renzo Rose and Bullet Smith are the tag team champions.
Matthew Bullet Smith. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm more like shocked about what happened afterwards. Is Matthew Bullet Smith turned on Renzo Rose. Um, and I was a bit surprised. I was actually excited to see what they were going to do with each other because the two of them came a long way. They started training at the exact same time. It
yeah,
was going to be a feel-good moment for them to win the titles, only for Matthew Smith to turn on Renzo. Um, as long as I knew Renzo Rose in wrestling, I don't think I ever seen him as a face. And I'm looking forward to see how he does this.
yeah. He's got a
So,
very kind of Santino Morella thing. I love it. Um,
ooh,
I think it'll work. I think
but we
he
don't say
can
that to
fit.
Renzo. He'll definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
Renzo could be
I
definitely
would
be.
say don't say that to Renzo.
No, he could just be a comedic elements is what I mean, like by like Santino Marella. I think it's quite funny.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it'll work. I just think I was shocking to see him turn on him because I didn't see that coming because I think they were posting that they were going for the belts for years and this is the first time they won them. And
Yeah,
then they win them and then him to turn on him was a bit I didn't see it coming and it's very interesting to see. I kind of like the intrigue of it.
yeah. I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with the tag belts. Are they still gonna be tag team
I think
champions?
they are, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a hatred type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's gonna be like I know this is random to compare it. It's gonna be like if you remember Matt Hardy and MVP, they were both tag team titles,
Yeah,
but they
yeah, yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
did not like each other. I feel
It'll
like
be
maybe it's
similar
gonna
to
be
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe in that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, because that sort of thing would make most sense if they lost the match. But now they won it. I'm looking forward to see what Joe and the rest of the crew is gonna do with them.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. And again, yeah, I think it'll be intriguing and I'd like to see where this is going to go and it's always fun when there's a bit of mystery and stuff to the thing.
Yeah.
The other thing that I noticed as well that I quite liked was Be Cool's return.
Be cool, yeah, taking out Joe and his faction,
Does
yeah.
this mean Joe's coming back to the ring for a match? It has
He
to be.
has to at this
It has,
point now, Joe. Come on.
it has to be. This has been going on for 7 months, maybe longer.
Yeah, yeah. This tease because I remember I saw Joe competing back when I think Celtic Championship Wrestling came to Cork. I first
Yeah,
saw him as his role as Ego Ward. Then I saw him again competing at one of the Comic Cons that in Dublin where OTT was at, and he was able to keep going, going, going.
yeah,
And then that's the same with the local Rumble as well.
yeah.
Uh, I love how when Joe worked the crowd, Phil, I know you couldn't make it, but me and Jerry was talking about this about him trying to eliminate Be Cool, the
Oh yeah,
fans are coming to the ring, and he just says, "I own this building, fucking." It was like this like peak Joe. But I would love to see him actually come back to the ring fully, especially taking on with Be Cool, since they know each other so well at this point.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it'd be fun. And again, people now want to see the match where Be Cool kicks the shit out of him.
Mm,
This is what wrestling is all about, and this is and it's going to lead probably Scrapper Mania before they have the match. I would have
yeah.
thought so. Like they usually have Scrapper around March, but the last year they didn't, due to reasons with venue booking or something last year. Um, and it was kind of scrapped, wasn't it, on in August or something this year?
Yeah, I mean, like, if I hope Scrap Mania does come back this year just through the popularity, because, like you said, Phil, this is what wrestling's all about, like,
Yeah, you
and the
want
fact
to see Joe get his beating, like you just want to see him.
that I think everyone at this point will. I want to see him back in the ring, but if whatever happens, to be cool, be cool, like, and especially I still have my T-shirt of Be Cool that he got me. It's somewhere in my apartment that still needs to be aired out. So don't worry, Be Cool. I still have it somewhere lying around. Trust me, if
Yeah,
you know this.
yeah,
And but before we also had the OTT World Title match. It was Big Demo taking on Golden Boy Santos himself before the match. I honestly, I love Big Demo, but I thought that Golden Boy was going to take the title
yeah.
from
Me too. I thought it was time. I thought this was going to be where he would lose it, and then Santos would go on a big destroying kind of 6 months. It's actually this. I was actually very disappointed when I heard when I heard that Golden Boys didn't win.
him. Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was his time, to be honest.
Yeah, again, I love Big Demo, love him the bit, but like I could see Golden Boy Santos actually winning the title and holding the title for at least another a year or so.
Yeah,
Because Golden Boy Santos, he had a great interview with Jerry a while back, and he's actually pure OTT, to
yeah,
be honest. Even if he doesn't make a show, it's still weird to see him not in there. But the fact that he can actually work as a heel as well as a face is kind of at this stage now, Phil, kind of a rare thing to see.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
but I'm glad by a big demo we got the title back. Um, we got we in the European title. It was Trent Seven won it against Jay. Yeah, Trent
This
Seven.
was because Be Cool had the belt taken off him from Joe, so
It was.
the belt was actually vacated.
Yeah. So along with Joe, do you think we're gonna see Be Cool like having a rival with Trent Seven? I was gonna say
I wouldn't think so, but like stranger things have happened, but we'll see. I
yeah,
just think that we're going to see Joe versus Barry at Scrapper Mania. That's the only direction I think for that
yeah.
match.
Because that's been going on for way too long, has been teased. I just want to see that actually happening as a
Yeah,
full-on
yeah,
match.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, Trent Seven defeating Jay, won the European title. And then we had Moose coming in, taking on Michael Okada.
yeah,
Great match, great turnout for Moose, I would say
yeah.
myself.
It was the money match. They usually do one of these every year. Um,
Yeah.
most is always a specimen, and he's always great watch. It's always great to have him in Ireland as well.
He loves Ireland at this stage, if I'm
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
honest. He was coming over
yeah. We were very close to getting him at RCW, but
RCW.
just a few things happened that he just couldn't make it. But again, I'm assuming he'll be back soon eventually. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also sorry with myself. But yeah, no, I would love to meet Moose anywhere, especially because he looked like a general guy, and
yeah,
knowing
yeah,
he's back to Ireland, we're gonna see him down the line again.
yeah. So yeah, no, I think the Irish scene though is in a thing because I know I hit a bit of a slump there for a while. Uh,
Mm,
there's a lot of kind of negative stuff being said online and stuff like that, but I think it's on the up now.
yeah,
A lot of people are kind of talking about it again, where it was kind of I don't know, is it just the summertime or what's the story? There was just a lot of negative people talking. You've
yeah,
probably seen it on all those pages. Like there's no need for half of it.
yeah. There's absolutely the world can be cruel. I'm just like so happy that that the Irish scene is on the map when it
Yeah,
comes to the wrestling scene.
yeah,
Especially with like we have big companies aware of how big the Irish scene is when it comes to wrestling.
yeah,
Like Owen CBL, he's over in Spain. He was able to had the chance to teach a match and like teach and coach some of the wrestlers over there. So the fact that we have like our own kind of actually traveling, making a name for themselves, not just for themselves, but for the Irish scene in general. And that'll spark others from Europe to come down to Ireland, try to go to OTT, even Hard Knocks and RCW as well. So to get them noticed, like,
yeah, yeah. No,
yeah,
you're right. Yeah, no, I'm just looking forward to it again. We have an RCW show in these early December. Um,
yeah,
so there's just a lot to look forward to.
yeah. It's
Like
especially not just
they've announced a match as well for it.
they have for it. And yeah, and like tickets are available now for
Yeah,
RCW. It's always great to see a turnout. I feel like every time I go to an RCW show, I recognize so many people in the crowd, and they recognize us.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, feeling like, please build us a fan base. Let's do this from here, and everything like that. And it'll be a Christmas match. I'm still buzzing after the last RCW show, to be honest, Phil.
One of the best ones I've been at in a while. Yeah, the main event was brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We had a good interview with uh Charlie Shum and James Addis after the show. They were absolutely buzzing. Jerry had it, and like yeah, like you said, the match has been announced for RCW. Yeah,
Yeah, Galaccini and Raven Creed for the Rebel X.
yeah, okay.
I
Good
know
luck, Ali
Billy
Cheney.
mentioned that they might do that match to us 2 weeks ago, but they are now going ahead with that match.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I said. It was like, good luck, Ali Cheney. That's all I'm gonna say. You mustache beast. Go on by. But yeah, so yeah, that's the Irish scene. I always say this every time we come on the show and talk about the independent scene, but if you're a true wrestling fan, please try and get a ticket to a local wrestling show. It's great crack. You never know who you're going to see that's going to move on to WWE down the line
Yeah,
or even TNA. It's a great experience all in all.
yeah,
But that's this weekend. But that's this past weekend, but this weekend we're gonna have Saturday night's main event.
yeah.
We only got about three matches announced,
Yeah, I think they'll
which
add
is
one. I
Cody
think
Rhodes.
they'll add one more match, but yeah, there's only three announced.
Yeah, it was Cody Rhodes. We taking on Drew McIntyre. It's the dashing ones are now against each other. Remember when they were a tag team?
I do.
No one?
Very briefly, yes.
I just remember that I saw a photo on Facebook and it was like, oh, imagine if this happened now, it would be a pretty much a big deal. But yeah, Cody Rhodes will be taking on Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. And I'm gonna be bold, and I don't know if this will be happening, Phil, but I can see Drew McIntyre winning this one.
I really hope he does, but I can't see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I want 100% it's the right move to take. Cody Rhodes is stale. He needs to change.
Yeah, and it's just that I think not a lot of people will be aware of Saturday Night Live or if they're pushed to watch it.
Yeah, like
Um,
it's on earlier because the clocks are going back over here, so
they did. I found out just last night.
it'll be on an hour earlier.
Yeah, but it's just like I can see that Drew McIntyre winning because they need to have a moment to get people, interested, being like looking back on this, be like, oh.
Yeah.
I wish I watched this then, or like was interested in it,
Well, it's the
or
last
because
Saturday night's main event before John Cena's retirement match.
that's right, yeah.
So yeah, they need to do something, and I think Cody Rhodes might win, but if he's going to win, they need to turn him heel.
Mm, mm. Yeah, and as long if they are going to turn Cody Rhodes heel, I think Phil they need to do it right. To be
Yeah, I think
honest,
so, yeah. No, I
yeah.
think
I want to do like maybe a slow build up, but then it's like ends it like with him as a full on heel,
they've been
like
doing it in the last few weeks. Sir, he hit him with the belt. That's not a
yeah.
that's not a face thing.
Mm. I now I think you and Jerry one of these days are going to tell me, calm down, Matt, calm down. I would love to see them pulling a Stone Cold Steve Austin or Bret Hart. I
They
just
should 100%. Yes, I agree.
yeah, which is a U-turn. Drew enters as a face, like Drew enters as a heel, leaves as a face. Leaves as a face and leaves as a heel. I would love to see that
To do
even.
this right, if they do that right, I think that McIntyre could win the Royal Rumble. Uh,
Could.
but the Royal Rumble is I keep an eye on this all the time. It's still Sami Zayn is the favorite,
Hmm.
and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I love Sammy. I'd be delighted to see him win, but like, yeah, it's like you said, Phil. It's like if he wins, I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any kind of momentum behind him. I just think people
Mm.
like him, but I don't think they like him as a main eventer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd
But
rather
he did,
I'd rather Kevin Owens, being honest.
yeah. Kevin Owens, Sammy, because yeah, because the thing I love every time I see Sammy and Kevin Owens have a rivalry. I always enjoy it because they know how to work it
Yeah.
perfectly and all that kind of way. But yeah, I would love to see them be the last two in the Royal Rumble. But that's just me saying out loud. But again, I would love to see Sammy winning. It's just it's gonna kind of look a bit stale to be honest.
Yeah, and I think it's just like again he just lost the US belt to Dragunov last week.
Mm,
So I don't know where I don't even know where Sami Zayn is in the company at the moment.
yeah, maybe he's just taking a bit of a breather, being a family man right now, like maybe
Yeah.
taking the time. Because
Uh
I remember, yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember?
I remember.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying. I remember that I thought that Sami Zayn was actually going to be gone from WWE because
Yeah,
the
there's
way he was
rumors,
being
yeah.
treated,
Yeah,
booked. But then WWE saw something. They actually used the Bloodline storyline. Now he's actually bigger than before. Like,
yeah. I just
yeah.
don't think people want him as this guy like a Cody Rhodes.
Mm, mm.
I suppose the other big match is CM Punk and Jey Uso.
Yeah. This
Again,
may be
yeah,
this may be bad to say. I can see CM Punk winning this match. To be honest,
he should win this match because they've been getting a lot of negative stuff with Jey Uso. I don't know if you've seen all
Mm.
the dislikes all over their videos.
I haven't yet. No.
Yeah, I think the last one there, the Battle Royal, Jey Uso one had like 100,000 dislikes.
Oh, shit, poor Jay. Okay.
Yeah, so I think people don't want him to win at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
CM Punk deserves a run now. I think he's done his 2 years.
Yeah, because I think because Punk said this so many times, he's gonna keep going till the wheels come off. Like,
Yeah.
And
I just think CM Punk has to win this match, and I don't think there's any other way around. Unless you're turning Jay heel, he cannot
mm,
he cannot win this match.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. As I was just said, I can't see I can see CM Punk winning this match
Yeah,
at
I think
least.
he should. I
I,
think they should just give it to him at this stage.
I'm just holding on hope that he's going to have his WrestleMania moment. He
I
had it with last year, but I can see him actually winning the world title if you
I
ask
think
me.
he'll go into WrestleMania as champion this year.
Mm,
I
mm.
just don't know who he'll fight is the other side of it.
Everyone
Because
would say, yeah,
no, I was going to
everyone
say
would
because
say
Seth Rollins is going to be out for 7 months.
he is, isn't he? Yeah.
I think he's going to miss WrestleMania.
Shite, okay. Yeah, because I haven't kept up with that storyline as
He
much,
is legit
but
injured this time. It's not fake.
yeah. Yeah, everyone's going to say that he's going to come back and he's going to drop the crutches like before,
Oh no,
but this way it's not going to happen right now.
oh no, no,
But
no, not this time.
I mean, I want to see CM Punk at least taking on AJ Styles because AJ said that he's retiring next year. I would love to see Punk taking on AJ before
I think
he goes on a
if I was
bang.
to guess, I would have thought Bron Breakker and CM Punk.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's a Bron Breakker push coming. If it was me, I probably would have Bron Breakker win the Royal Rumble. You need
Whoa,
you
okay.
need to have you need to have young talent up and coming. He's under 30.
Mm,
You need to push this guy to the moon. I think if CM Punk can elevate him like the way Triple H elevated Batista,
mm,
I think we're onto something.
yeah,
I think that's what the blueprint needs to be. CM Punk needs to get this guy over.
for Braun Baker, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to get
So
Bron Breakker to the next level. He needs to get him to this Batista level. I just
I
think he's just so close to it. I just don't think he's there though. And
are you saying
I
are you
think
saying that you want
Punk will
like
help him.
yeah. Are you saying that you're like you want to see like Braun taking on Punk, kind of like an old dog versus a new dog?
Yeah, that kind of
Um,
stuff. And the way Batista fought Triple H back in the day.
yeah. Would you see that Punk would still win this though, or Braun?
He might I think he shouldn't win it.
No.
No, I think CM Punk should give a lose to Bron Breakker.
Hmm. Uh,
But
if that
yeah, no,
happens,
it's just a busy weekend, and I know we don't have long left, so
yeah.
there's one other match: Tiffy versus Jade
Um,
Cargill.
I was going to say real quick, I can see if Braun was to beat Punk for the title,
Yeah,
after the match, Punk will come up to Braun, put his hand out, and there'll be like a huge cheer, and then Braun just like shakes his hand and raises his hand. Everyone's gonna think Braun is gonna like hit Punk, but nothing happens.
yeah, yeah,
Punk leaves, and Braun is the champion, and he's now gonna be a face.
yeah.
And kind of like that, I can see that happening. It's just gonna be, like,
See,
oh, he's a face now and all that.
the issue Bron Breakker is going to have, and it's the issue a lot of them have. He has nobody to fight him afterwards. Like he's no
Mm,
challenger. He's no challengers that are believable that he can fight.
yeah,
Like who's he going to fight? Bronson Reed. Okay, fair enough.
that can be a monster match.
That's yeah, exactly. And then after that, then who's he going to fight? You know, like some like Brock Lesnar coming back to fight him again.
That would be interesting to see Brock Lesnar taking on Bronson Reed. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of my pick anyway. Kind of a
Anyways, yeah. So the other match then, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, because I know we don't have long left. Uh,
yeah. What's your thoughts on that? Real quick, it's only fair we talk about.
I want Tiffy to retain, but I don't know. I actually want Tiffy to retain, but I don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah, I can see Tiffany winning this, except she'll be even more stronger. I mean, she'll take more damage against Jake Cargill, but I can see her actually coming up
Had a
like
good match. They had a good match at SummerSlam. I quite enjoyed it.
they did. Yeah, they did. We said this before, but like what makes a good rivalry, a long-term rivalry, is they when they leave it breathe a bit, like
Yeah,
instead of going for every main event,
yeah,
every event, but instead they just let it breathe and have it simmer in the background and then pop up. Like
yeah,
I feel like with Tiffany and Jade, they can have a good rivalry as long as they don't overdo it,
yeah,
like we said before.
yeah. No, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, definitely,
If
definitely.
we have 4 minutes left, I'm just going to bring up some quick headlines.
Go on, Phil.
Uh,
This is your moment to shine, boy.
Basically, Mark Henry has issues with AEW changing the name of his finishing move. Um,
What's the name of the finishing move again?
you know the one Mark Henry had, the strongest slam.
Oh yeah, what did they change that to again?
But
It was
Powerhouse Hobbs is now using it, and he's calling it the most dangerous power slam. Which I don't have an issue
oh
with it, but Mark Henry went on a big tyrant on Busted Open Radio.
a big spiel about it. I think
Yeah, it was mad. It was mad, like, but yeah. Um,
yeah.
Vince Russo is now writing NWA TV.
You said that to me and Jerry, yeah, in the chat. How do you feel about that? Of bro, Vincent,
I
bro,
I don't
Russo,
have an
bro.
issue. It's just when's the last time you thought about NWA?
Last time I talked about NWA is the worst way possible when they gave the title to Brodus Clay. I think if
Oh
I
yeah.
remember,
Like
yeah, that
my
was
last memory of it was when the lads were doing like white powder on TV.
mm,
And I
mm.
thought this isn't wrestling, this is ridiculous. And they actually
Yeah,
lost their TV deal over it and everything.
it's kind of getting upsetting right now of just seeing like of NWA how they're like the biggest wrestling company in the world before WWE and now it's just going to like Vince Russo see what kind of like what they're gonna do with this like are they actually gonna do the confusing matches when they did in TNA? Hit one wrestler with a steel chair to gain a point, toss him into the steel chair to get him 10 points and everything like that.
Yeah.
Or whoever can pick which box with the title is technically the champion. I'm just thinking about when they were here in TNA right now, but yeah, are
Yeah.
they at that point?
And then the last bit I wanted to say was Blake Monroe won the North American Women's Championship, and Tatum Paxley, who I love, won the NXT Women's Championship. Uh,
Yeah, so
so,
actually we don't get time to go over that, but I was gonna cover real quick about the NXT Havoc as
yeah,
well.
yeah. So
Um
Tatum Paxley is Lyra's buddy as well.
Yeah, I absolutely love their back and forth back on NXT with Lyra as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, didn't she
yeah,
hide her passport at one point so she couldn't go to Ireland?
yeah, that was true. She even hid her, I think, in the car at
Yeah,
one point, so she could not fight Debbie Cartel
yeah,
at OTT.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah, I think
no, I think
that's all I've seen there. Yeah.
fair to say we had like a bit of a long weekend, literally.
When we
Like
come
look at
back,
me, like
when we come back, we'll have Saturday night's main event to talk about and to build up the Survivor Series.
we do.
So
We have a list. Good things are going to be coming to WrestleSlam. Set to say, like big
keep
things
an eye
now.
on the page as well, because Jerry did an interview the last few days with TNA.
A lot of between ourselves.
Yeah, so he does drop a few interviews here every few days on the page, so keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, definitely more to come. Said all the interviews are all available on the channel. Please check them out. Please support us. Give us much love. If you have a little bit of love in you, to be honest, right now, because it's always your viewership, your encouragement to move us further with this podcast in this mad place we call wrestling. Phil, do you have any last departing words?
Just enjoy the week. I think that's kind of it, really. Enjoy the
Enjoy.
wrestling and enjoy Saturday night's main event if you can.
Yeah, enjoy wrestling in general,
Yeah.
be it negative or bad and all
We
that.
want to
But
become good friends with her already.
what
Yep.
was that?
Oh, I think my phone went off. I think. Sorry.
That's that's one of the ladies Phil has. One of the fangirls coming up. All right, lads. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. All the best.